Kris and Jill have chosen to have a humanist wedding ceremony because they feel it fits with their own beliefs of loving and respecting each other. They have decided to celebrate their union in a way that is personal and uniquely special to them, reflecting who they are as individuals, as a couple, and how they wish to live their lives.
Welcome to this weekend's most important match of the day. So I just want to be sure that you all know that I am the father of the most beautiful bride I've ever seen.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, although we all know why we are here today, this ceremony gives us the chance to look back and remind ourselves of the events that have brought Kris and Jill to this very significant point in their lives. Kris and Jill first met in March 2009 at a mutual friend's birthday party. Jill initially thought Kris looked a bit scary and grumpy, and Kris remembers thinking Jill, and I quote, looked like Ugly Betty. However, the day after the party, Jill added Kris as a friend on Bebo, and they exchanged numbers. Thereafter, they became good pals and spent lots of time together. Eventually, the following year, in July 2010, they officially started dating, and from that point, they have never looked back.
According to the rules of wedding speeches, the father of the bride also has to say a few words about the groom. Actually, it seems odd welcoming Kris into the family because he has been around the family for a long time and he's been part of many family occasions and family holidays. However, we're delighted that today you are formally adopted into the family. The bond between a father and a daughter is a very special one, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to give your daughter away. But I can say, without any doubt, that I stand here today very proud and most of all, very skinned. I still remember clearly the day you were born. Since then, I've watched you grow into the beautiful woman we see here today. You deserve real happiness because you always put others first, are always concerned about others' well-being, and always want things to be right for everyone. Don't you cry. You have a personality that only sees the good qualities in everyone. Me and your mom have always been very proud of our daughter. You've brought us much joy, much laughter, and as you can see, many grey hairs. Well, for me anyway. I knew you would be a beautiful bride, but seeing you for the first time today in full wedding dress was very special and something I will always remember. What really matters now is that the two of you always treat each other with love, respect and compassion. Marriage is an adventure and it requires patience and compromise. And your vows today mean the couple is more important than the individual.
And so, Kris and Jill, by coming here today, you have taken the initial step in what will be a wonderful and lasting life together. Today I marry my friend.
Today I marry my friend.
The one I have laughed and cried with.
The one I have laughed and cried with.
The one I have learned from and shared with.
The one I have learned from and shared with.
The one I have chosen to support.
The one I have chosen to support.
Encourage and give myself to.
Encourage and give myself to.
through all the days given us to share.
through all the days given us to share.
Today I marry the one I love.
Today I marry the one I love.
Today I marry my friend.
Today I marry my friend,
The one I have laughed and cried with.
the one I have laughed and cried with,
The one I have learned from and shared with.
the one I have learned from and shared with,
The one I have chosen to support,
the one I have chosen to support,
encourage and give myself to.
encourage and give myself to,
Through all the days given us to share.
through all the days given us to share.
Today I marry the one I love.
Today I marry the one I love.
Kris, please place Jill's ring on the third finger of her left hand as she repeat the following declaration after me. I, Kris, accept you, Jill, in marriage.
I, Kris, accept you, Jill, in marriage.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death do us part.
To love and to cherish until death do us part.
Jill, please place Kris's ring on the third finger of his left hand as you repeat the following declaration after me. I, Jill, accept you, Kris, in marriage.
I, Jill, accept you, Kris, in marriage.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day
To
forward.
have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death do us part.
To love and to cherish till death do us part.
Jill and Kris, it gives me the greatest pleasure in declaring you married and pronouncing you husband and wife.
Now to the most important person of the day, myself. Seriously, to my new wife. Where do I start? You look absolutely amazing. Every moment spent with you has been a pleasure, and here's to many more years of laughter, tears, and love.
Having your sister going out with your best pal brings its own set of jokes, which I've become familiar with over the years. However, on the home stagger, my poor dad had to endure a quiz for Kris with some questions and answers he will never be able to undo.
Kris, you really are punching above your weight. It makes me think of a certain quote by Peter Crouch, who, if you don't know, was a professional footballer. He was asked, what would he be if he wasn't a footballer? His reply, a virgin. I'm sure this might have applied if you hadn't met Jill.
Marriage is about giving and taking, and forgiving and forsaking, kissing and loving and pushing and shoving, caring and sharing and screaming and swearing. It's about being strong when you're feeling quite weak. It's about saying nothing when you're dying to speak. It's about being wrong when you know that you're right. It's about giving in before there's a fight. Some days filled with joy and some days filled with sadness. Too late you'll discover that marriage is madness.
They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. He'll be more than just her husband. He'll also be her friend. And she'll be more than just his wife. She's his soulmate till the end.
I do hope to make you the happiest girl in the world today. It's time for us to make new memories as husband and wife.
And finally, Jill and Kris, I know that everyone here will want to join me in offering your heartfelt congratulations and good wishes. We wish you much love, luck, and happiness in your future together. It gives me the greatest pleasure to present to you for the very first time the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Roy.